Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to this crazy video. Today we are going to be looking at that GameCube preview disc that Trey sent me in that awesome package that I opened up a few weeks ago. You might remember there was that, that really cool GameCube disc, and it looked like it fit inside a GameCube, but on it, it specifically said that it was for your computer. So, yeah, I've put it into my computer, and we are going to have a look at just what is on this disc. And yeah, it's going to be, preview stuff from like way back in 2003 when the GameCube was a pretty new thing. So this is an interesting menu here. I mean, I guess we could click that to go to Nintendo.com, and we have the spinning circle here, and I guess that depending on what segment we click, it will take us to something different. So I guess we'll start with the system itself. Okay, then you click it and you get more circles. So I mean, I guess if you click the center one, that takes you back to home. But if we, so system, this is actually, I like this menu, this is really bizarre. System overview, accessories, or the tech specs. So I guess if we go to the overview, hopefully this is all showing up on the video okay. The Nintendo GameCube disc holds 1.5 gigabytes. Wow, that used to be a pretty massive thing. And the controller, who does not love the GameCube controller? I really like the Nintendo GameCube controller. Let's see, so does this take us back? Yes, it does. And this here, quick start. Oh, okay, so instead of having to deal with the crazy circle menu, we can, go through just a list of things off to the right here. But I think we'll go back to the circle menu. I kind of like that. So yeah, that's the system overview. That's really neat. And see, accessories. Oh, coming soon, the cables that allow you to link your Game Boy Advance with your GameCube. That's really neat. And of course, the internet adapter that went absolutely nowhere. Wow, there was a memory card that had an SD card, and it was official? I have never seen that. That is actually really interesting. Available in Matsushita's SD memory. Like, wow. I've never seen that before. That must be really rare. Or maybe it never even ended up coming up. I don't even remember seeing that in stores. That is really cool. Oh, the Wavebird. Okay, that's absolutely awesome, of course. Wow, the digital video cable, of course, the thing that everyone just wants to get their hands on these days. Is it was only sold through Nintendo's online store, or you had to, call in. So, of course, absolutely no one did it. Wow, that's really cool. Okay, we have accessories. We already did system overview. The tech specs. Whoa, we have lots of crazy tech specs here. I'm not going to read all of that out. Hopefully it shows up well on the video in case, you want to, soothe your tech specs craving that you have for the GameCube. But yeah, wow, lots of really cool stuff there. I love the GameCube, of course. I mean, I've said it a million times. GameCube is one of my favorite consoles ever. NES is my favorite because it definitely has some of my favorite games. I mean, it was the first console I ever played, but GameCube is probably right next to it. Because I loved it so much, and it again has some of my number one favorite games that have ever been released. It is just a fantastic thing. And I mean, yeah, GameCube's amazing. Go back to the home. So I guess we've looked at the system. We can connect, whatever that means, or we can go to the games. And oh, okay, now we have a really cool spinning circle here. So let's see. So we have Smash Brothers Melee, and we have Star Wars Rogue Squadron II, and Pikmin. And yeah, the thing is kind of doing all the work for me. It's just kind of spinning around. And of course, we have the sports games. And we have Luigi's Mansion. Oh man, Luigi's Mansion is so great. XG3 Xtreme G Racing. Wave Race Blue Storm. I don't think there's been another Wave Race game since, has there? SSX Tricky. Oh, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I used to play Tony Hawk games all the time. In fact, I should really do another random game of the day on one. Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, Star Fox Adventures is fantastic. But I guess we'll go to Super Smash Bros. Melee. And wow, so you get kind of a description on everything, and you can kind of move around this crazy picture here by moving the mouse. And don't forget that it was rated teen. Like, what is comic mischief? Why does that even need to be pointed out? Who really cares? Like, is that you can't give a kid a newspaper? Or, they might accidentally read the comic section or something like that? There should be a massive teen rating slapped all over that newspaper thing. Will never be used for school projects again. But let's see. So I guess we can view a video clip. Hey, what's this? JavaScript alert. Adobe Flash Player has stopped a potentially unsafe operation of the following local application on your computer or network. I didn't ask you to do that. I'm pretty sure that clicking on a video on a disc that I got from Nintendo is not going to, give me 3,000 viruses. I guess I have to click OK, or can I click the X? So does that mean that this isn't going to work? My stupid Java thing, thinks that Nintendo is trying to send me viruses or something like that. Is there any way to turn that off? I don't really know. I've never really, it's really interesting. I mean, this is like all on the disc that I got from Trey, and then it kind of like opens up links to things, and it's really cool. But I don't know. Now I can't even click any screenshots. That's kind of disappointing. Why is my computer blocking things that I did not ask it to block? I mean, it was like back in the Windows XP days, I guess, where, everything gave you a virus. You went to google.com and you probably got like 3,000 viruses if you didn't have virus protection. Or, like everyone was like, oh, Smiley Central, that sounds fun, and you would download it and install it. But I don't think I really need you to block things from a disc I got from Nintendo. I guess that none of these things are going to work now. I guess at least we can read the very brief description, but that's disappointing. Let's see, what if I go to a different game? Smash Bros. Melee, Star Wars Rogue Leader, or also known as Rogue Squadron 2. Yeah, man, nothing works in this one either. That's really dumb if my computer is blocking absolutely everything. But let's see, I guess I'll just go through all the games so that people can see the descriptions. Where did we start? It's really hard to remember what the heck we've done when it's spinning like this. Of course, Pikmin. Absolutely fantastic. A third one finally came out. It will be interesting to see where the series goes from there. Alright, so, okay, we have Pikmin was there. We have NBA Courtside 2002. And don't forget that it is incredibly realistic. And of course, Madden NFL 2002. Wow, this is so old now. Wow. Can't believe how long it's been since the GameCube came out. It's really kind of sad. I love the GameCube so much. Luigi's Mansion, man, the first game that a lot of people probably got for the GameCube, and absolutely fantastic. And a sequel for it just came out too. I really liked Dark Moon. It was a lot of fun. Definitely a bit different than the original because the way it was broken up into levels. It wasn't just like one big mansion. But it would be interesting to see what happens with that next. I also really can't wait. I really hope that there's like a device made for the Wii U that allows you to play 3DS games on it, because I would love to play Luigi's Mansion 2 on my, my big TV. I always kind of said I wish that it had been a Wii U game, because I think it would have kind of fit perfectly with it, but it's cool to have it on the 3DS as well. Let's see, where did we leave off here? XG3 Xtreme G Racing. And again, disappointing, I cannot click anything. I would love to show people these things, but if anyone knows, why internet browsers are stupid, please let me know. Let's see, yeah, so Wave Race Blue Storm, again, I don't believe there's been another one. I mean, of course there was Wave Race 64, Wave Race Blue Storm, and then it's just kind of like, no one cares about this series anymore, which is a lie. I mean, the games were actually pretty fun. SSX Tricky, of course, snowboarding craziness action there from EA, before DLC was invented. I don't know how they survived back then. Who's gone? Yeah. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Oh, you don't even get screenshots of this one, just the video clip. I love the Tony Hawk's games. It actually all started because I have a really good friend who got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, and I'm like, okay, that's fantastic. And then I got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for PlayStation, and then eventually I got 3, 4, and I got Underground, and I didn't really play it too much after that. 4 was fantastic. And 1, 2, and 3 are really fun. This is the kind of the way you have 2 minutes to just do as much crazy stuff as you can. Underground tried to kind of follow a story, which was interesting. But I just the random missions were what really made Tony Hawk Pro Skater games fun. Of course, Star Fox Adventures Dinosaur Planet. Hey, that's a subtitle that kind of doesn't really exist anymore. Because, of course, for people who do not know, Star Fox Adventures was originally going to be called Dinosaur Planet, and we originally wasn't going to have anything to do with Star Fox at all. Then, at the last minute, they're like, hey, Star Fox kind of fits in here, so they added him in, and now it's like Star Fox's bootleg Zelda adventure. And one of the final games made by Rare for a Nintendo home console, which really is a shame. I like Star Fox Adventures. Of course, it's nothing like the other Star Fox games, but that doesn't make it a bad game. And yeah, I guess we have gone around the whole wide world of game previews here. So I guess we'll go back home. I think that left us with one final thing, and that was Connect. And what is this all about? We have wallpapers and we have links. So I guess we'll go to wallpapers. And oh, look at all these. Look at these dimensions that no one even has on their computer anymore. And let me guess, am I actually going to be able to click these? No. Man, why are you blocking everything? There's nothing dangerous about this. Clearly, my computer has no idea what it is talking about. And look at this. What is wrong with this picture of the GameCube controller? Very funky stuff is going on here. But yeah, I guess I can't really click any of that, which is too bad. Would be cool to kind of see what just what these wallpapers really look like in the big kind of screen. Let's see. I guess I haven't really used this at all. There, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Okay, now we can say that we have used that. what else do we have here? So back to Connect, and I guess we have the Legend of Link here. And wow, we can get linked to Nintendo Power. Aw, who remembers that? And clicking it appears to be doing absolutely nothing, probably because, you know, things are great. Nintendo Cube Clubs. Be sure to check the Nintendo Cube Clubs as they tour through 12 U.S. cities. Wow, September 28th to October 6th. It doesn't even say what year. Hey, everyone in Phoenix, Detroit, and Philadelphia. October 11th to 20th. Go check that out. And, of course, you know, October 25th to November 3rd in San Francisco and all those places. Don't miss it, because it's going on right now. A Nintendo Power source email. Yeah, unfortunately, another thing that probably doesn't exist anymore. Who remembers the Nintendo Insider forums? I used to love those. Those were pretty fun. I remember the rage that appeared on them when the Revolution was renamed to the Wii. That was a kind of a funny day. Yeah, unfortunately, none of these things really seem to be working. Because something here is being really dumb. So if anyone knows why or how to stop it, please let me know. I'm using Google Chrome, but I don't think it would be any different than any of my other browsers. But yeah, that is a look at this crazy Nintendo preview disc. And I hope that everyone enjoyed that. Thank you once again, Trey, for sending this to me. I just love going back and looking at things like this, especially, you know, when you're... Man, how do I get back to the main menu? This thing is confusing me. I don't like to be confused. No, so I mean, especially... You know, when you see things like Dinosaur Planet, they're like, it's kind of like a prototype logo here. I mean, you find those kinds of things in, you know, older older promotional things that came out before the actual game was finally released. Like, I was looking through Nintendo Power not too long ago, and I found screenshots of Paper Mario when it was still called Super Mario Adventure, and the stats bar at the top looked completely different, and it's just really cool to see things like that. And on preview discs like this, that's where you will sometimes find things like that. So I had a lot of fun looking through this, and I really hope that everyone else did too. If there was something I did not show well enough, let me know, and I can, you know, pop the disc back in and make a quick video, whatever it is you have questions about. Also, if anyone knows how to, you know, fix why on earth the trailer and stuff wouldn't open up, please let me know about that. The trailers might not be super good to watch anyway. They're probably trailers that are already on YouTube anyway, and if I did watch them in this video, they might, you know, come up as like copyright claims and stuff like that, which would not be good. But especially the screenshots, I mean, I would have loved to have looked at those. But yeah, if anyone knows anything about that, I'll be happy to hear it. But once again, I just can't thank Trey enough for sending me such fantastic things, and I hope that everyone enjoyed this look inside this disc. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and hope to see you later for something else. So thanks, and see ya.